Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I'll be going through the trading day today. I took one trade and it was a nice win, so I'll be going over my analysis for today. So starting off with the news calendar. Today is Tuesday, so it's a no news day, so I'd be looking for opportunities at around 9 a.m., which is 30 minutes before the first volatility injection. Starting at the monthly chart, this is still kind of what I'm keeping in mind right here. We're in this bullish range. We're at a premium. We've got this previous yearly high SMT. So with this downwards move we've seen on indexes, we could see price revisit this fair value gap. This is just something I'm keeping in mind for like the bigger picture. So that's that. Then we drop down to the daily. We can see that yesterday we wicked out this external range liquidity, which is a target I've been looking at for a while, and then had a really bullish displacement. And we didn't create any fair value gap here. And this reaction at this pivotal level makes me think that we could see this swing high here as a form of internal range liquidity of this broader daily range. Something also to keep in mind is that we do have a previous month low SMT right now, with YM and ES closing below and NQ failing to close below this low. So that's also probably a catalyst to see price move up here, at least in the short term. From the daily, now we go to the 90 minutes. Yesterday I took a sell from this new week opening gap and it was a loss. And now looking back, yesterday we just fully disrespected it and we flipped it and we displaced through it with a lot of force. And when we disrespect the new week opening gap like this, it makes me think that we can see some higher prices. That swing high on the daily is this one also marked out here. I think it's also previous weekly high. And we can also see that all assets today closed above previous day high. So YM, NQ, and ES closed above previous day high. So there's no SMTs on the highs, and that shows some strength in the market because we invalidated this previous day high SMT. So this is overall giving me a framework to look for some continuation longs up into this region. When we go into the 15-minute chart, this is how it was looking, I think before 9:30 a.m. We didn't have any SMTs on the lows. But then after equities open, we then got a previous session low SMT. ES and YM took out previous session low, and NQ failed to. So that is an SMT here. And then we also got a 5-minute SMT, which was which gave me that stacked SMT requirement, and it was enough for me to take a trade. So as you can see here, ES and YM closed below previous 90-minute low, and NQ failed to close below previous 90-minute low. And then when we got this change in the state of delivery right here, I took this trade, and yeah, it was a pretty clean trade. I can go now and show you. So this was the trade. This is the change in state of delivery I was looking at. This right here was the 5-minute SMT, and then we also had this, overall 15-minute SMT in play as well. So we had this change in state of delivery right here. I entered long. At first, I was targeting that, I think it was that swing high, previous weekly high. It was like up here. But something to keep in mind is that yesterday we moved like 1,000 points, was it? This is the day of yesterday. Yesterday we moved literally 1,000 points, and it's also the day before CPI news release. So you don't want to be swinging to the fences. You kind of want to be taking low-hanging fruit targets. So and then I shortened my target to just the previous session high right here. This is previous session high. So I was doing kind of a previous session low to previous session high trade. It still offered 1.86 R, which is, very nice still. And yeah, when we got that change in state delivery right here, I entered long, and overall it was a really nice trade to be a part of. It's kind of those, best case scenario trades to be a part of, because there was literally no drawdown. Price just immediately went up. When we took out the swing high, I moved stops to break even, as it says here. And then we literally had no bearish candle, and we just hit my target. And then after we hit the target, we literally spent like 2 hours and a half just ranging right here around the level I took profits. So it definitely showed to be a good place to take profits. So overall, really happy with the trade today. I think the analysis was pretty good, pretty on point. I was happy today with my ability to kind of recognize when to flip my bias. Yesterday I was looking for shorts, and then today I was looking for longs. The reason why was because of how price reacted to that new week opening gap, and I was anticipating that we could see prices go higher up until that swing high liquidity on the daily. So I'm pretty happy with my performance and my ability to recognize when to flip bias and when to capitalize off it. I think this was a good day, and yeah, just a pretty good day overall. Not sure if there's anything else to say about it. So yeah, hope this was insightful. I can show the trade here. So on my phase 2 FTMO account, it was $1,866, which puts me at around $500 profit on phase 2. This is how my month was looking so far for March. $1,500 in profit, so that's like 1.5 R. And this is my equity curve right now. So it's been a pretty nice run. I've been enjoying it. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. And yeah, hope this was insightful. See ya.